Hey, that thing that just happened to you, right, can be such a huge life changing event, and you might not even realize it right now. Hi, y'all. Thanks so much for joining me. In the next 10 minutes, I'll be sharing with you how you could take that thing that just happened to you, that really huge thing, and use it not only just for you, but also for growing and improving your business. Like and share this video if you get value from it. As you join in, you can feel free to say hi and say where you're joining us from. Do like to see where everyone's joining in from. I'm Dr. P. I'm a business coach and I've been a school psychologist for about 10 years in K-12 schools on the east and the west coast of the US. And I'm also practice school psychology internationally. And I've worked around students, around staff members, and I've seen how a life-changing event can impact a student's life, not just academically, behaviorally, or social emotion, and also social emotionally, right? I've also seen a life-changing event impact the staff members that I work with on the many teams that I've worked on, right? And those life-changing events impacted those adults in both their personal lives as well as their professional lives. So oftentimes we go through these events and we're not even realizing it. And right now I have a really good friend of mine that's going through a huge life-changing event and is rising above it all. I'm so impressed with what they're doing, and I'm there in their corner supporting them all the way, because that thing that happened to you, it could have happened to you this morning, this afternoon, last night, last week, a month ago. The thing is, it is something that happened to you. It is going to change your life in ways that you might not even realize, or you're starting to realize it. And you can use it for the benefit of you and also your business. Life-changing events don't always have to be negative. Too many times people think of a life-changing event as something that is a death of a loved one, divorce, a loss of something. But the thing is, a life-changing event can be positive. For some of you, you may have landed that promotion that you were looking for, or you may have the birth of a new child, something that you've been looking forward to. This huge life-changing event has happened for you. Now you're like, oh my gosh, I want to take it to the next level. I want to take it to the next step. And for many of you who want to be an entrepreneur, who have started your business and it might not be going as you think it is, or you're looking forward to starting your business, either which way, you're an entrepreneur looking to grow your business and develop it. You might not be doing this full-time yet. You might still be doing a full-time job and working on your business. Part-time, I really hope not on a part-time basis, because if this is your business, you have to be putting in the time, energy, and effort to grow it. So you might be right now in the middle of a life-changing event where you gotta be making a decision on really and truly, what do you want to do? Do you want to be staying in that full-time job, or do you now want to take what you've learned in that business and now use it towards your business that you're looking to grow? That decision is up to you. I'm here to share with you whatever is your life-changing event you're going through right now. You can use it to help grow your business. Seriously, you can. Because for me, I've been through my share of life-changing events along my journey, and a lot of them have been so eye-opening. If you ever heard of Gildan Financial, right? They have been working since 2003. They were born in 2003. And they have been a business that started with helping individuals use their retirement and invest into real estate. Now they're just helping entrepreneurs, small business owners, franchise owners to grow and develop their dreams of being a business owner. That company has found that 3% of entrepreneurs who started their business after some huge life-changing event. Something significant happened in their life. And I know you're thinking about that thing that happened to you. You're like, whoa, that was really a big thing that happened. And it really is hitting you. And you're like, look, I got to do something in my life. I got to change something in my life, right? Psychologically speaking, to look at those as turning points. It's something that's going to transform not only yourself, it's going to transform what is happening around you. You're going to make a huge change for the benefit of you and your environment. That's what it's all about. And I know for me, as I was getting ready to do this live, not only was I thinking of my friend that I said is going through this huge life-changing event right now, I was also remembering some of the things that had happened to me. And I remember this one time, I went to this meeting. It was really exciting. No, because I had just started with this new organization. This was the first week of onboarding, and I was like, okay, let's go, be excited, be open-minded, and so far things were going good. So we go to this meeting, sitting there waiting for the meeting to start. Then the supervisor comes on, just like in the previous sessions, and says very nicely, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. And in the blink of an eye, I tell you, a blink of an eye, she went from, this lovely, polite person into this person who was screaming down our throats, talking about and yelling and screaming. Screaming to the point that her eyes were twitching. She was coughing because she was talking so hard. And she's like, people are working really hard for y'all, and y'all need to be giving them credit for all that they're doing. They can't tell you everything that they're doing, but you need to be appreciative of what they're doing. They're working hard. They're working all these days, and they're working all these nights. They're working on weekends when y'all are not even working, and they're working hard for y'all. They're working hard for you so that they can improve what's going on in this organization for the benefit of all of you. And y'all need to realize that. And trust me, I am toned down with how she was yelling. She was yelling at us. And I'm like, no way in hell, at my right whole age of what I am right now, but I was then, I was like, who is she? Who does she really think she is? Because you're talking to professionals in a room and you are yelling. She's supposed to be the leader. She was supposed to be the one who's supposed to be there to guide and support and help us grow and learn. Yet she's there yelling and screaming at us. And I think I missed a huge point of the yelling and screaming. Her yelling and screaming at us was telling us about respect and how we need to be respectful of others. And I was like, you're telling us we need to be respectful of others, yet here it is, you're yelling and screaming at us. Do you really want a leader who's yelling and screaming at you? I know I didn't. And for me, that was one of those turning points for me, because I was like, I know I have the skills that I can help individuals to become effective leaders that are not going to be yelling and screaming at their team members, but a leader who is going to talk with you, walk you through what is going on, right? And give you that support that you need to learn the skills that you need so that you can go on to grow yourself, So that's why I was like, no way, I don't need somebody like her yelling and screaming at me when I know I have a skill set I can share in my own business to help others to not be like her, but to actually be working with teams and helping to build up their morale, helping to keep them motivated to show up to work every single day to work for them. Because for some of you, you are looking at starting your business, yes, but eventually you want to grow to have a team. And to have a team, you have to have those leadership skills, right? And yelling and screaming about respect ain't the way to go, just so you know. You shouldn't be leading with fear. Fear is not a way to be leading an organization. So for me, I took that event, and here's what I did with it. After that, after hearing her yell and scream, I sat down and I decided I'm going to write myself a plan. And plans are very important for your business. I sat down and I wrote myself an action plan. In that action plan, I had me some goals. I started writing out my vision, looking at my vision, looking at my mission for my organization, for my company. And I was like, I am going to do this for me, because I know I have a skill set I can share to help others to grow and develop the businesses they want to have, and help fill in the blanks for them, help point them to where they need to be so that they can grow as individuals and therefore grow their team. So if you've seen some of my videos before, I'm very big on plans, action plan, because your action plan is a key part of your strategic plan for your business. You have to have a plan. You have to know what your goals are. You have to know what you're working towards, how you're going to be getting there. And let me tell you, when I did that day, I was so happy. I was like, here it is. Here's my plan. I'm going to be going after this, because I would rather be working for myself and working alongside entrepreneurs who want to be developing their business, to give them the support they need so that they can be successful, to grow the businesses they want and they desire, than sitting, having somebody yell and scream at me. And it was so off-putting, because I mentioned it was the onboarding session. It was during onboarding that she was yelling and screaming at us. And I'm like, if I'm going to be in an organization that during onboarding you're yelling and screaming at people and making them seem as though they're ungrateful for what's happening behind the scenes. And by the way, for me, I didn't even know half those things were even happening behind the scenes. So it was really hard for me to be like, how you could yell at me for things I know nothing about, right? And it became so frustrating. And I used that as that point to remind myself of my skill set, of what I have to offer, of why I wanted to have my own business, of what I can give to others so that they can go on to grow into what they want to be, the leaders they want to be, to have the businesses that they want and they desire. So that's why I really wanted to share with you guys the importance of those life-changing events, those significant events in your life, those turn points in your life. You can take that turning point and don't sit and dwell in the negativity. Don't do that. You are going to look for the positive. Use those positives to help you sit down and write it on paper. What do you want? You might not right now understand the difference between the vision and a mission, what your goal is, what the objectives are, but just write down what comes to mind with your business. And if you need some more help with understanding how to write goals, specific goals, you can check out my video on writing specific goals, and I do have a couple different ones on action plan. If you got value from this, feel free to like and share this video. Thank you so much for joining. I'm Dr. P. Remember, y'all, solutions, actions, results. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.